Hello, you fellow musicians and gamers out there. This is Clarinetgamer here, and I am back once again with another episode of Throwback Tuesday. Yes, this is episode 2 of the series, and I am covering Destruction Derby 2 today because this was the second Let's Play that I did on my channel, and yes, it was done by the same, publishers or developers, Psygnosis. Same, developers who did the Wipeout series as well. And I'm just going to skip this introduction because it's quite long, and you want to get to the gameplay. We want to get to the gameplay, don't we? Instead of seeing that introduction. But anyhow, Destruction Derby 2. Oh, this is a classic game. And I mean, like, it's one of the staples. Like, I mean, of my childhood classics. I think that's the way you say it. I think. But anyway, what I want to do again, guys, in this game is I'm going to show off each racing mode as I go through my script here of exactly what I think of the game and my history of it. So anyway, I'm going to start with the Wrecking Racing, Wrecking Racing practice mode. And yes, you have a multiplayer in this as well. You can take turns using the controllers. Plus, I'm not sure if you can use a multi-tap with this. I mean, I'm not sure if I remember correctly. If any of you guys can clarify that for me, please let me know, because I'd be interested to find out. Actually, no, in Destruction Derby 1, yes, you got these cars here. You got Rookie, Amateur, Pro. You know, I'm going to go for the Pro car, because why not? I'm not here to have fun, guys. I mean, I'm not here to, brag about how I'm the world's best Destruction Derby player. So anyway, without further ado, guys, I'm just going to pick a track of my choice. Now, which one do I like? Now, I like Chalk Canyon. Now, this one I like a lot. So anyway, let's play this race, guys, and let's go. Now, what I want to talk about first is Destruction Derby, but when I first played this game. Now, I first came across this game in 2001, and even at 2, my volume right now is still loud. So, well, it's not loud, quite loud as it is, but I first played this game in 2001 on Demo 1. Now, many of you guys may be familiar with that demo. I first covered that in the PS1 UK demo series. Now, I basically first covered that, or I came across that in 2001, back when I was just like 8 years old or something, when I first played the PS1. Oh, somebody's right behind me. And basically, it was just a video. It wasn't just it wasn't a playable demo. Okay, right, yeah, that didn't not go according to plan. Okay, right, hang on. Okay, wait, whoa, oh. Oh, whoa, okay, yeah. The action here is a lot more fast-paced than the first game, obviously, so that's why I like this game a lot more than Destruction Derby 1. That's why this, in my opinion, this improved a heck of a lot more than the first game. So, I first played came across a rolling demo in 2001, and basically, it was a good rolling demo, but I didn't get the full experience then. But fast forward a few years later, or about a year or two later, in 2003-ish, I think, I managed to play a full playable demo of it on the PS1 Racing Demo Special. Now, as you guys remember, I did cover that demo. Unfortunately, I never got to cover the demo of Destruction Derby 2 because it wouldn't work on my PS3 for some strange reason, even though the full game does, which is kind of weird, but I digress. So, what's next on my script here as I try to race here? So, I actually bought the game itself a year later in 2004 from former shop Game Station. Now, many of you guys might remember that shop that was in the UK before Game Station, before it was bought out. It was actually, I think it went out of business if I remember correctly, Game Station. And I bought the game from there. And basically, I got the PS1 game from there. And you see the Pro car does not handle very well on this, and yeah, I know, it's because it's so fast. Yeah, the turning doesn't handle that all that well. Did I get any points on them? No, I didn't get any points on them. No, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, and I've nearly wrecked my car here. Right, okay, I've got to be careful here. So, my first impressions of the game are as follows, and as I flip upside down for not looking at the screen. Well, it has faster paced gameplay and sharp commentary. Don't laugh at me, but I'm trying to do a video here. We don't need a co-commentator here to laugh at my experience. So anyway, so I like this game a lot more than Destruction Derby 1 because it has faster paced gameplay than the first one, of course, which is why I like it. And the soundtrack suits the game a lot. And I like this soundtrack. In fact, I think it's it consists of I think it's metal music. If you listen to it, it does sound like metal music. But if you've got this game, then you'll know, just like with Destruction Derby 1, you can actually play the CD on your CD player or your computer. and listen to it via iTunes or something, or even on your console itself. Like if you're playing it on like a PS2 or a PS3, you can basically play the, I keep saying basically a lot, you can play the CD on, oh, speaking of the music, it's actually, I think it's reset itself randomly. Yeah, I think the game's got a few scratches on it, that's why it's not really working properly, like the soundtrack. But that doesn't really matter. But it seems to work on my PS3. So, the soundtrack is really good. And what else can I say about my first impressions of this? So, the other mode on this, well, the other modes, like, basically it's got the same game modes, like, sorry, I keep saying basically, I don't know why I do, but it's got the same modes on, the same as Destruction Derby 1. It's got Wrecking Racing mode, which is what I'm playing right now, Stock Car Racing mode, and Destruction Derby mode. And I'll show off those modes throughout this video as well as I cover my Throwback Tuesday episode. I thought this was going to be the shortest track, but it doesn't look like it is, so... Okay, we're on the final lap now, so anyway. What else is there? Oh, come across a bit of wreckage there. Right. So... Oh, okay, right, I didn't keep an eye on the screen there. Sorry about that, guys. The Stock Car Racing mode is actually a lot harder because this is a fast gameplay. The gameplay is a lot more faster paced. The Stock Car Racing mode is a lot more harder than it is in Destruction Derby 1 because of the cars all going very fast. But I've not got that much of a complaint about that. It's actually a really good challenge. But it can be a bit frustrating to get back to the top, especially if you crash into somebody and you could end up wrecking your car. You could end up spinning out of control and flipping upside down, which doesn't really help. Okay, oh. Okay, and I've blown my radiator here. Well, it's blowing, but it's not blown yet, fully blown. But those are my first impressions. I mean, well, the graphics actually, just to talk about those, like my impressions of that, like they were improved. They've improved a bit since 1996, so they've done a good job of improving the graphics there. Now, my current thoughts on the game are as follows: it's still a great smashing. Yep, get that. I put that pun in there in the script as a. Well, it's smashing, definitely, as in like very good, and it's also. Wait a minute, I've actually lost my train of thought here. And I'm just going to go the amateur car because it's a lot more balanced here, right? So let's go on to a different track this time. Let's go on to... You know, guys, actually, I'm going to swap my memory card here because I remember having all these tracks here unlocked. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... memory card manager, and I'm just going to load this. Because I want to show off all these other tracks. Okay, and it'll be this one. There we go. Right, now, it'll have every arena unlocked here. Yeah, so let's go into Stock Car Racing once again, we'll do this again. And I want to select Black Sail Valley. Because, actually no. Yeah, Black Sail Valley. No, actually no, you know what, I'm going to go for the Ultimate Destruction Speedway. Because why not? And I'm going to go with the amateur once again. And let's do this. So anyway, back to my script. So current thoughts on the game, it's still a great smashing, yeah, bad puns, driving game. And the soundtrack is still great. Now, as far as goes for question time. I've got question time here. I've got 4 questions in this video here. And basically, I need to stop saying basically. I don't know why I keep saying that, but anyway. I've got 4 questions for you guys in this video, and they are as follows. So, have you ever played this game when you were a child when it first came out, and what did you think of it? You see what I mean? Since I crashed here, it's going to be a lot harder to catch up with the rest of the cars here. Yep, I'm now down to 17th place, 18th, nearly last place here, because of me screwing up there. And it's really hard to get these guys off of the track here. But yeah, my question there is, have you ever played this game when you were a child? And if you ever did, what were your first impressions of the game? What did you think of the game when you first played it? And if you've never played this game as a child, and if you're watching this right now and you're interested in purchasing this game, would you be interested in purchasing it? Now, if you are interested, unfortunately, the the game is not available on PlayStation Network like Destruction Derby 1 is, so you have to buy this off of eBay. That's the only suggestion I can think of where the Destruction Derby 1 could be. Or sorry, not Destruction Derby. What am I talking about? Destruction Derby 2. Sorry guys, I'm not in it today. This is what happens after I've been away for a long time not recording videos, and I explained that in Crash Tag Team Racing. But this is what happens after you've been away for a while. You end up losing your train of thought. I do apologise for that, guys. Now I'm going to see if I can make this jump. Will I make it? No. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, 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 what the heck? Okay, major glitch. At least I made it. That was a pretty cool glitch that I showed off there. So, yes, so that's where you can get Destruction Derby 2 off of eBay. That's the only place where I can suggest you would get Destruction Derby 2 from. Because I don't see any other place or website to get Destruction Derby 2 off of. So, and the final question I have for you guys is this, and this relates to real life demolition derbies, is this. Have you ever seen the demolition derby in real life? Now for me, I actually have seen the demolition derby before. You know, demolition derby, I know it's sounding like American. Demolition derby before. And it's actually, it was very exciting when I first saw it. Like, I remember watching it back, oh, I can't remember how many years ago. Oh no, crap, okay, I wrecked my car. Yeah, but it's a lot more realistic here. My car is actually on fire after it's been wrecked. Unlike Destruction Derby 1. So yeah, I remember watching the Demolition Derby back, oh, many years ago with my cousin and my dad. Back many years ago. I don't know how I have all these memories in my mind. Like, I'm not sure how I actually do that. Okay, so now last and certainly not least, I'm going to show off Destruction Derby mode. However, I'm going to end this off on a really good note. A really high note, should I say, because I'm going to do the Death Bowl on Destruction Derby Total Destruction. So without further ado, let's do this. And I have reached the end of my script, guys, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do the outro when I do this. So thank you all very much, guys, for watching Throwback Tuesday episode 2. And please feel free to like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below with your thoughts, and also please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well for more upcoming episodes of Throwback Tuesday. So until then, guys, this is Clarinetgamer signing off, and all I can say is, peace out. Yeah, I just had to do that. Well, okay. Wow. And even the announcer was impressed at my fabulous outro. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall speak to you later. Until then, goodbye.